Ugh. Oh. I just was thinking, how far I fell. I thought they were showing me how quickly I can manifest, which I know I can when I put my mind to it. It's, just like all of us, when your mind is correct, it's no problem. Yet when it's not, it's like what you resist, what you're focusing on, right? Like all the stuff we talk about, right? So if you're focusing on the car crash, that's what you're going to fucking get. If you're like, I don't want the damn car crash, well, then that's what you're going to get, right? And so, has keep coming in, because once one enters your reality, you're like, and you're not necessarily focusing on that, but it pops in and you can't tear your eyes away. That's what irritates me. Okay, that's what I think they're trying to show me. That's what they're trying to show me. They're trying to show me something, because I guess it's like some things happen and they're not always explainable, although our mind desperately wants to explain them. That's why people, you want to take accountability. You want absolutely on all of that. And yet, some things do enter your reality, no matter how many times people want to claim that's not the case. But they're showing me that here, and this is what they were showing me with something else. So I was doing just like these puzzles on my phone, where you literally just are putting a puzzle together on the phone. And so I was just doing a few of them, and one was a little girl holding a red fox. And I wasn't thinking about that at all. And there was nothing in days prior, nothing. But I did think, that's really cute. And that's that. And what about my business? Well, this morning when I went to walk down to the beach for sunrise, do you know what came across my path? A red fox. And he jumped out of the bushes and looked at me and shook, and then looked at me again and turned his head as if I was the illusion. And I was like, well, hello, little guy. He looked at me a little bit longer, and he was so cute. Of course, I kept walking to him, and at the same pace. I didn't charge him, although I wanted to be that little girl and run up and grab him and hug him and squeeze him and love him. And he stayed looking at me for a minute, and then his cute little black paws jumped back into the bushes. He was so damn cute. Although I recall, I've always loved, as if I love animals. I love them all. And I see them all. When I used to go hiking, I would see deer. I would see all types of fox, all types of animals. And I'm not scared of them, although I probably should be. And I should have more respect for them and their space, in that I should be scared of them. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not. I love them so much. Not that I'm not running up and hugging them, though I want to. And a lot of times they do come up to me. So it's not anyway, what is my point? My father-in-law said to me one time, oh, you better stay away from the red fox. They're dangerous. And I thought, that's interesting. So he did add that fright in, because I used to bring my girls with me, my Megan and Lily. And I remember one day we were walking, and thank God, I don't know what was, their senses must not have been about them, because usually they pick up on everything. And I saw the fox, and I was like, fuck, because my Lily, she's like me. She probably would have gone barking, but all she would really want to do was hug it and squeeze it and kiss it. But she would have gotten in a brawl with it, because it would have been like, get the fuck away. And I always had that fear in me, oh my God, God forbid they get into a brawl. I would imagine the fox would win, just because it's a savage, and my dogs go to the fucking chiropractor every week, right? My dogs are little prim and proper princesses, And in any case, I saw it and thought, fuck. If I alert them to come to me, they won't look right at me. They'll look up and look around, and sure enough, see directly ahead on our path the fox. They won't look back at me immediately. They won't. I know them. And fuck. And so, of course, I was like, prayed right to God. I'm like, you got to do something because, there's going to be a disturbance in this field. And sure enough, the fox ran off, which I was, slightly disappointed because I wanted to hug it, squeeze it, kiss it, but I knew it had to because my girls. Anyway, sorry, I totally got off track. It just reminded me of that story. Anyway, when I was walking on and I saw the fox and I got down to the beach, another spectacular sunrise, I thought, what are you telling me? I manifest easily. I saw a red fox yesterday and then I was like, how cute. And then I saw a red fox this morning, which is rare. It's not like, this first time I've seen one down here. And then I thought, no, because I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't want to, it wasn't like that. And so I think that's the case, though. And here's the thing, but I wasn't focused on it. I didn't continue focusing on it. So it's back to this. I didn't call it in, but it's like the universe is inserting into my reality. Look over here. Look at this. Look at these things that make you happy. Stop focusing on that car crash that irritates you. Look here, look over here, look over here, look over here. And I know people are like, there's no insertion. Well, sweet child, I'm glad that you want to keep screaming that. And so, yeah, I think it's like showing me that too. Like, there is so much insertion and there is so much control. Like the universe has all control. And so if it wants to pop many a things into your reality to help you and assist you, it will. So even if you are focused on the car crash, focused on other things, the universe will do its best to get your attention in a positive way, to get you out of the muck, get you out of that down spiral. That is interesting because, back to the down spiral, I guess you got to throw me some good stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. You're going to have to throw me a lot fucking better stuff than that, and a lot more of it. It's like I need you to inundate me even more, even though we're saturated and swimming in this abundance and beauty abound, that horrific thing stands out like a sore thumb. And then you're so agitated that sore thumb was in your beauty that you're mad and angry. And you're focused on that you're mad and angry that it ruined your beautiful scene. And it's almost like you have to have more. That's interesting. It's almost like you have to have more mess abound to force you to then focus back on the beauty abound, which is always going to be greater. Right? So it's almost like people are asking for more car crashes so that it becomes so commonplace that you no longer look at the car crash. You no longer look at the sore thumb. You no longer are agitated by all the fucking mosquitoes and moths that come around, and they become, it's like easier to bat away, like more commonplace. And yeah, but I'm just thinking, wouldn't that make it even more challenging on your mind? I would think yes, but also what I'm saying, if it becomes so common, it's not as grinding or agitating. And yet, who wants to live in that kind of world? There's something here that there's more, because I have been very agitated. And as much as I keep trying to drop the bone, it's like inevitably, as soon as I drop the bone, the sore thumb pops up. And I'm like, you know what? It makes me not want to drop the bone because it's like it's like the punch in the gut. That's what it's like. It's like I feel good, I soften up, I relax, only for the universe to punch me in the gut. It's like, okay, then fine. I'll just stay tense. That's what it is. That's what it is. There's like a lot of people that experience what they don't want. And it's lessons to be learned, things to see, to understand. And they may even do that. And yet, what is it? Because my understanding and my logic and my experience is, well, then there's more lessons to be learned if they're still experiencing things that they don't like. But I guess we're always going to experience things we don't like. That might be my lesson. Like, honey, it's never going to be perfect. That might very much be my lesson. But I'm trying to get to a broader one for everybody, because I feel like they're showing that too, where definitely that for everybody. And oh God, it's such a balance, because they don't want you to tolerate anything, but they also want you to drop the bones sooner. It's like the idea of don't tolerate it, don't accept it, don't allow it, but don't push against it, don't resist it. It's like just keep walking by. And it is having that balance and that tightrope, which when you do have that balance and you're on that tightrope and you got it down pat, it's easy peasy. But the second somebody says, how do you do that? Or focus on that, or there's attention brought to it, you get wobbly. It's true for me anyway. I feel like there's 1,000 lessons right here that they want me to like sift apart, but I feel like I've just been babble lately. But it's because my mind is split, because I have been agitated with a few things. And then as soon as I drop them, as soon as I soften again. And so I think they're training that muscle for me to drop it sooner, to trust more, to relax. It's like, what's the worst case that's going to happen? I guess the worst case that's going to happen is I'm going to have to snap, and I'm going to have to be somebody I don't want to be, because it takes a lot out of me. Sorry, we're having another conversation over here because they wanted me to say, or I think they thought I was going to say, or I don't know what, that because it's not about being seen as nice. I don't fucking care anymore. I've been through too much. I don't care if you see me as nice or a bitch. I don't fucking care. But I'm not a bitch. So to have to get up the energy to be a bitch pisses me off. It pisses me off that I have to have that fire, like that's giving me the fire in the belly to have to rage onto you, and I'll burn you to a crisp. And I don't want to do that. I know what it's like to be on the other end of the fire. I don't want to do that to you. I will do it too if I have to, because I don't fucking care if you hate me. I don't fucking care if you think I'm a bitch. But I don't want to have to be that bitch. So don't make me be that bitch. But people don't pick up on social cues. And so it isn't about the identity of being the nice guy. Like, I don't care anymore. Yet, it's not who I am, right? Like, it's exhausting for me to have to be that way. It does take energy out of me, and it doesn't feel good. And then I get mad that I'm not able to just be. I'm mad that I have to, it's like defend myself and fight and ward off. And it's like when I feel like I don't have to, or I let my guard down and I trust the universe that they're not going to bring those moths into my vicinity or whatnot. As soon as I do, like inevitably. So it's like, I understand those words are wrong if I don't want that. And yet, I feel also the cortisol in my belly at the moment. Oy, oy, oy.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.